Goodness, you must have one heck of a block against this. That's what my friend said to me, who just happened to be a financial coach, the day I was telling her about the latest hit to my budget. You see, just a few weeks before, I was on top of the world. My income had practically doubled. I had gotten much more clear about my business and where things were going. Things were coming together in a beautiful way. And then a whole series of events happened that took me from just barely getting by to flying high to right back down to the status quo. All it took was a fender bender here, a broken appliance there, and I think that's the time that my basement flooded. Yeah. Heck, that's life, right? Things happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And it would have been easy for me to have that approach, to think there's nothing I can do about it. And after all, people like us don't ever really get ahead anyway, right? So there you go, whatever that means. Well, but the truth is, my friend's comment got me thinking, did I have a block against this? And what did that mean? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today, because I think, my friends, that you might have this block too. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone, and welcome. If we have not already met, my name is Wendy Pitts-Reeves, and I am a private practice coach. I work with healers across the country who want to design a practice that is ideal for them, just the way it is for their clients. That's what I'm all about. If you missed it, last week we were talking about the tension that often arises between our purpose and the need to make a profit, which is something I see a lot with the folks that I coach. If you missed that, be sure and check that out. You can find that on the link right here above. Today, though, we're going to be talking about a much more subtle way that your energy around money can impact your bottom line and your income in your practice. Before I share that with you, though, do me a favor. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. And if you really like it, I would encourage you to subscribe so that we can get this message in front of more people, which is something I really want to do. So help me with that. And I will love you forever. And that's a good thing, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's get right to it. So about the time this happened, essentially, I had been doing really well, and then this whole crazy series of events happened that just kind of wiped me out. And about that same time, I just happened to stumble on a video online where someone was talking about the energy of money. And in this video, the person who made it was saying that when you have chaotic vibrations around money, you're going to get chaotic results. Essentially, if you're sending mixed signals to the universe, you're going to be getting mixed signals back. Now, I know that sounds a little woo, but here's the thing, full disclosure, I am a little woo. This is how I think, and I have seen what a difference this makes in my own practice when I get clear about this. As soon as I heard this, I got it because I could see exactly what was happening with me. You see, here's the thing. For success to happen, for abundance to flow, for energy to flow through your practice, you got to have three things that are working in sync, three things in alignment at all times. And those are the way you think, what you believe, and how you act or what you do. Let's take a look at each one of those one at a time. First of all, your thoughts. So if I were to ask you what comes up when you think about money, what are you going to tell me? A lot of you are going to say, well, gosh, Wendy, I want more of it. Thank you very much. Of course. Well, yeah. But do you ever do this? Do you ever say, yeah, I want to make more money, but I don't need to be rich. I just need to break even. Or like one of my colleagues said, I just want to make enough money to be able to take my family on vacation next summer, which was a perfectly honorable thing to do. But when you think, I want to make lots of money, but I just need this much, you're out of alignment. What about your beliefs? Now, you might think that those two things are the same, but they're really not. So think about this. For example, if you think you want more money and lots of it, but you believe that most rich people are just a bunch of scumbags, then you're out of alignment, my friend. If you think your clients should be paying you more, rightfully so, but you think a colleague or believe that a colleague who's just raised their rates is being really greedy and you're looking at them all judgy, you're out of alignment. Okay. So this is really subtle. And if those little niggling voices in your head are beating you up about money, or they're criticizing people around you about money, you're out of alignment. It's a really subtle thing and it's important. But let's go to the biggie. What about your actions, what you do? Let me give you an example of this. If you think your client should be paying you more and you genuinely believe you're worth it, but you let them get away without paying you or carrying a balance for a long period of time, not charging appropriately for a no-show, then you're out of alignment. If you think your skills and your experience, they are important and they bring good things to the world, and you genuinely believe and know in your bones you have a gift for this work, but you haven't raised your rates in 3 or 4 years, you're out of alignment. Here's a good one. If you think that self-care is important and you believe that if your clients would just follow the principles that you could teach them, that they could get back to a point of well-being and feeling good about things, you believe that with all your heart, but you're working 60 hours a week, you're out of alignment. See how this works? It's really, really, really subtle. These 3 things have to line up. And if they don't, you will sabotage your own success every single time, consciously, most often unconsciously. And y'all, I am speaking from experience. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. But I don't do that as often nowadays. I still get a little wobbly here and there, but I catch it faster. And I have people around me who catch it when they see it in me, and they will call it out when they do. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to pay attention this week to how you think, how you believe, and what you do. Are they in alignment? Odds are good. They're a little off sometime. And if you could use a little help with that, I've got a suggestion for you. Over in our private Facebook group, the Ideal Practice Community, every Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern, I host a live conversation. And it's not me talking at you, it's us coming together and discussing these kinds of things. We have a group of colleagues who are getting to know each other, who are forming a little connection, and it is delightful. And I would love for you to come and join us there because we talk about exactly this kind of thing in the Ideal Practice Cafe. Just last week, we had someone who had gotten a little coaching from me, had come up with an idea she wanted to implement in her practice, and within a matter of days, had run into self-doubt for all kinds of reasons, and essentially got herself out of alignment, and it affected the decisions she made and the actions that she took. Our conversation in the cafe helped get her back on track. That's the kind of thing that happens there. I would love to see you there. You can find out the information about that down below and join us. And with that, have a great week, y'all, and pay attention to your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.